Hello, everyone, and welcome to season 1. Today we're watching Blue Lock, episode 15. What happened last time? It was right after Isagi's team lost, so they lost Bachira, and Isagi was all depressed and lacking confidence to the point that Nagi snapped it. He kinda forcibly stopped the depression, but Isagi was still like no confidence at all. Then we see another team that lost. Baro's team. Him and Naruhaya were there. And Nagi was confronting Baro, everything and all, but they couldn't challenge them because there was a 24-hour wait period. So while they were thinking over what to do, because not necessarily they're gonna go against them. They could go against somebody else. But there's a fine line where you fight somebody that's not too strong for you to defeat, because then you're just gonna end up losing. Well, one of you are gonna be gone and the other is gonna join them. Or too weak, so that sure you win, but now you have a weak teammate that you need to carry to the end. Good luck with that. So they also need to think about their team right now, because Isagi pointed out that both him and Nagi, their skills is based on when they receive the ball, a direct shot and the whole ball control. However, neither of them is efficient at passing, so they really lack that Bachira element that they lost. So they need to develop a new strategy, a new skill to work around them. While practicing, Naruhaya shows up and points out to Isagi that they're in trouble. They are in the 2v2. If they lose, they're out. After all, their teammates Bado and Nagi, two powerhouses. And it's tough to be picked over that, you know. And Naruhaya accepts that. No, yeah, I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna bet it all against you, because I want Nagi. So the game starts. Bado is very dominating, and Nagi tried to dribble him, but it was not good. However, when Isagi was cornered because he did not have the dribble skills to pass Naruhaya, nor the passing to get the ball to Nagi without Bado intercepting, Nagi stepped up, like, just pass the ball anywhere, I'll get it. And Nagi just dribbled that ball, it back, then back forward and everything, and dribble past Bado. He kind of developed a new skill there, and once Naruhaya was blocking him, he was standing a bit back further, so that wouldn't happen. But being back further just gives Nagi more space to work with. So that still is a no-go. Nagi was doing pretty well. Bado was well. Bado showing that he also leveled up, like with those 29-meter kicks and everything, his strength to get through. So Isagi, he was even pointing out that Nagi and Bado are pretty close match. So the big difference would be between Naruhaya and Isagi. Well, they're not showing much. And Naruhaya was even talking about the fact that they're the average Joes compared to the two geniuses over there. They need to step up. After all, what he saw from Isagi back then was that Isagi wasn't really that great by himself. Sure, he can do a lot with team play with whole spatial awareness and the direct kick, the direct shot. But it was all thanks to Chigiri, Kunigami, and Bachira's help. Without their help, there's not too much to be scared of there. So he was even pointing out that a reason they went against them was not only because they want Nagi, but because they believe they can beat Isagi, and with his lack of confidence, that just completely destroyed him. While Naruhaya took the opportunity to go to the back. After all, sure, he's an average Joe and they're geniuses, but he still wants to step up to the challenge and fight the geniuses to reach their level. Once Isagi realized that, it was even Naruhaya's skill, like, he just let his guard down, gave him an opportunity to score. He cannot even beat Naruhaya right now. And that's where we are. Wow, that was a long explanation. But yeah, so of course, this is the episode where Isagi is gonna have to step up. Otherwise, they are gonna end up losing. They're gonna take Nagi, and Isagi's, which we all know that's not gonna happen. So we know Isagi's gonna step up. The question is, how? That I do not know. So we're here to find out. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. That being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Bandai Namco. It works. And now this sound. Yeah. And they're talking about the fact that they have Nagi and Bado as their teammate. It's a sink or swim moment. And yeah, Naruhaya is ready to bring it all out. Their dreams are at stake. I've seen people just respect Naruhaya on reaction episode 14, but like he was playing defense. There was not a lot of moments he could shine through, and it's kind of hard to showcase everyone in those short amount of matches. But remember, they are top at like the top 300. He apparently was higher ranking than Isagi in the beginning. Yeah, and this is a part where he's showing like, oh, he got greed. He also wants to catch up to the geniuses. He doesn't want to just rely. Oh, it was blocked. Battle. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just have I guess just showing that they're one step short. There. That's why they had Naruhaya not being able to finish. We're just surprised that Naruhaya was able to complete those 100 goals. Yeah, the one who gets past his own limitation. One cannot move around, can just shoot, can dribble, can pass, and the other one can move, but once he's there, there's not much he's capable of. So they are both having opposite problems. Whoever overcomes it first wins, as Isagi said. But let's just enjoy this music because it's really good. And I'm still saying, like, I'm pretty sure I prefer this one over the last opening. I still need to hear the ending more to reach an outcome about the ending. The past stage one games going through his head. Stage 1, the first selection, I mean. Judgment. Now, it's interesting that it's showing like Chigiri, Kunigami, and Rio. So I imagine we're gonna see them at some point. Other than before the second stage, while they're picking teams. Now the thing is that Kunigami and Chigiri are in the same team. So if we go against them, one of them would be separating. Devour. Who is gonna devour who? And we all know that Isagi is gonna be the one doing it. Yeah, and that's why he needs to work. Yeah. Rap, dribble, speed, header, pass. Yeah, just like Naruhaya is trying to strive to fight the geniuses, you have also to get that confidence and find your answer. Are we gonna do a try and error? Yeah. And Nagi's control is just a thing of beauty. They're 3 against 3. 3 for 3. No, no. Okay. Okay, he's letting it out. Yeah, that's a good start. Changed all begin all when you tear down everything you were before. Which is kinda like what. Oh then. Good catch. Like they interrupted what I was gonna say. And Naruhaya took the ball. He has the movement skill. Yeah, that's the thing. Little man. Like, Naruhaya can beat Isagi in a 1v1, but he can't be the goalie. Meanwhile, Isagi can't beat people in 1v1, but he can defeat the goalie. And just like Isagi had to rely on Nagi, Naruhaya had to rely on Bado. One more go and they're out. He did. But what I was trying to say before was that Ego Jinpachi did the whole thing of all strikers team just break down all the rules you know about soccer or football and build up from zero because you need to break it down to create something new. So it's kind of what he has to do right now. Oh, you think? Of course. Off the ball. Yeah, when you're marking someone, you need to be on point. Which not only when you're marking defending, but also when you're trying to get the ball. How is that not the normal for you? Isagi had a lot of work to do here, huh? You know. Yeah, Rin was even talking about like keeping track of that him and I. A new piece. Blind spot and off the ball. I really like the whole puzzle, like thematic we use. And once again, Nagi scoring. Right now it's a 4-4. Both relied on Bado and Nagi. Naruhaya and Isagi, I don't think had a single goal. Right? Or did Isagi ever score with Nagi's help? Yeah, Isagi is just focusing here right now. Ooh, that is a Sweet shot.
おい、潔、ちょっと黙ってろ天才。
Shut up right now.
いいとこなんだよ。
Oh yeah, he did do that before. Like the exact line, "Shut up, genius. I'm getting to the good part." He saw what happened last time. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna rely on that. The dormitory, like, Naruhaya. They were getting some Naruhaya backstory. A big family. Cryptocurrency, huh? Yeah, it looks like you guys lost your parents and a lot of siblings.
そしたら不幸も向こうから逃げていく。何それ。に。
Smile. Oh. The two older ones. So it seems she might be the oldest one. He's the second oldest. Huh? I mean, you can still be a pro player, just not a national level player. You're the star of the Naruhayas. Oh, the good luck charm. 6 siblings without parents must be very tough. Well, 6 siblings, I mean like 6 kids, not you and 6 siblings. So it would be a total of you and 5 siblings. But yeah.
これで得意の右隅は打てない。
Ah, Nagi's playing goalie here.
直接ゴールはもう警戒されてコースがないよ。その代わりゴール前までは2対1で楽に持っていける。
But Ubato work as a team, though. Yeah, that's the problem. See, that's why you're here, Bottle. That's why you're in the losers bracket with 2v2. Oh. But basically tried something different, but I guess he's not used to going for the left instead of the right, so. Yeah, not I have thinking through. Yeah, this is blue lock. You're gonna try to do a direct shot? I mean, good attempt, but yeah. You don't have that skill. It's not an easy shot to do. So are you gonna emulate his weapon?
自分に足りないゴールへのピースを俺のプレーからインスピレーションを受けて紙一重の勝負をしたんだ。そうか、トレースだ。
Emulate. Emulation.
盆栽かける盆栽。
Every Joe multiplied by every Joe. 天才たちとも渡り合えるのかもしれない。 Yeah, sure. Yeah, watch people's eyes. Good. Yeah. And you had that hint from Rin before. That was a feint. And there it is. He took Naruhaya skill into. And now, time for the real direct shot. It took him more than a split second. It took him like most of the match. But he did manage it. Which, to be fair, is a simpler skill to learn the direct shot, and like direct shot, you also don't have many opportunities to practice it. Yeah. True, you were close, but not close enough. But you didn't have it. Well, Isagi emulated yours, and he was able to, huh? Oh yeah, he was not afraid to change. He was down to break it all down and build himself anew. Exactly what I was just saying. A genius of adaptability. That's an interesting way to put it. Basically, he's like Kise in Kuroko no Basket. He's kind of doesn't really have too much skill as a base, but he has great growth. Which is curious considering Nagi is the one that hasn't played for a long time. Yeah, like he's well aware that Bato, the better player. Like, just don't pity me. What is that face on Bato? I mean, can you gain the money for his family on his behalf? Yes. Like, that's just 3D words. Don't really mean. Just gonna have to find another way to make money to help the family. Now, Sagi needs to work on using that whole skill set he's acquiring here. And Bato needs to learn to work as a team and not be as selfish as he is. Okay, now we're going back to Kinigami Chigiri. A good passer, huh? I know a certain one. There he is. Rio is the other passer. Dumped unexpected by his pet. I saw that Kunigama was 50. There was a lot of people with more health. Did I ever watch this ending? Bachard and his monster there. There's Bado. Oh, we might get some Bado backstory. Giggity with his younger self in the window. There's Rin and his brother. We're also showing his brother. Ah. Yeah, I don't think we've seen this ending yet. The mirror all broken up. Okay then. Numbness like a ginger. What is that name? Ooh, interesting. Rin, Nagi, Isagi, Rio. And was it Battle in the other corner? DZ. Yeah, yeah. Are you just saying that's gonna be our team?
話し合えばわかる。
やんのか。
だから俺もこのベッドで寝たいの。
Why don't that one sleep on the solo bed?
壮絶なベッド争奪戦問題。一応俺もそのベッドがいい。
Yeah, Isagi, get out. You do not have the confidence for it. You're the one team that lost. Yeah. We're having a pillow fight right now. There's a lot of clashing going on, and yet got no shot into Isagi. Wait, that wasn't the additional time? Rio, a maiden love.
30分くらい前に歯磨きに行くっつって
Basically,
戻ってきてないけど
what? He's remembering Nagi and acting like it's a maiden
大
love?
丈夫か
Yeah.
ナギは戻ってこないナギは戻ってくる
You're taking off from the toothbrush like... Oh my god. Like he loves me not. He took out everything from the toothbrush
でも今までの俺と思うなよ
and broke it.
戻ってきてもナギに冷たくするナギに冷たくしない
Oh my god, he took another toothbrush. How many toothbrushes are you gonna destroy? I don't know if maiden love is the best way to put it. And that's Absol. Now, was the ED spoiling me what's gonna be his Isagi's final team with Nagi, Bado, Rio instead of Chigiri and Kunigami, surprisingly, and Rin? So, you're telling me that Isagi is gonna go against Chigiri, Kunigami, and Rio, and he's gonna pick Rio instead of his two friends, I guess, to leave them together still? And Passo is very much welcome in this team. Especially Bado is definitely not gonna be of any help if he's gonna keep being selfish like that. But then afterwards, we also have Rin's team of Bachata. Rin, Ayu, I don't remember his name, and Bachida. Yeah, I don't remember that guy's name. And they're gonna pick Rin over Bachida. Surprising. Well, if they have Rio on the team before that, they already have their past, which kind of explains some of choosing Rin over Machida, and Rin is also a exceptional player, so there's that as well. But we're having them pick capability, skill set over friendship. Okay, which in a way we did have a bit in this episode, since Isagi was picking Bado over Naruhaya, and Naruhaya was even like, don't pity me, just go with it. I accepted this. I went in risking it all. I knew that once we lost, either me or Isagi was gonna go home, and I lost, so time for me to go.
だって俺とお前はここで負けたら選ばれない方の人間だろ。で、潔、どっちを取る？どうしよう。なんか。なるはや、俺分かってる。何も言うな。ありがとう、潔。蹴落としてくれて。
But very interesting showing those characters then. Like they're all wearing the same jersey, so I imagine they're all on the same team. And since we have Nagi and Bado in our team, I don't imagine we're gonna lose both of them, make a whole new team. Would make this arc go for too long. So, interesting little spoiler I got there. But let's go back to the episode. So we end the last episode with Naruhaya kicking at the goal, but he failed at it. As it showed, Naruhaya is good in the movement skills, like getting past the 1v1, but he can't put that final point in the sentence, can't shoot at the goal and score. Which I still think is very weird, considering he passed the first stage where you need to score 100 goals against the goalie, the defenders, and they're moving all in 90 minutes, and he was able to pass that. Yet he's not able to score. Oh. I guess it's different in an actual game, huh? No matter how much simulation they did, still not up to his capacity in the real game. But meanwhile, Isagi is the complete opposite. He has the skill to score with his direct kick, direct shot. What he can't do is get past people once he has the ball. Because really all he can do once he has the ball is either pass around somebody that's easily accessible or to shoot at the goal. If he's not close to the goal and the people are not easily accessible, well, tough luck, Isagi. But so they both had to evolve their weapons to win, because the geniuses has all the bases covered, while the average Joes only have a part of it, and they need to work on the other section. So whoever was able to create their new weapon first was gonna win.
ゴール前に抜け出す武器はあるけど、シュートの決定力がない成早と、ゴール前のダイレクトシュートはあるけど、そこに持っていく武器のない俺。先にそれを克服した方がこの試合に勝つ。
Naruhaya did attempt to even emulate Isagi there by trying to direct shot, but it's not easy. Because he was being cornered between Isagi and Nagi, he didn't have the time to control the ball. I don't know if he would be able to pass it somehow, but he did take Blue Lock in consideration, the greediness, the ego, and tried to go for the goal himself. If he had managed it, his team would win and would be thanks to him scoring. Progress to him. But, like I said, direct shots are not easy.
潔より一瞬先に触れる。ナギも来てる。空いてるコースはゴール左。トラップしてたら挟まれて奪われる。そうする。パスか。その方が確実。違う。天才たちに並び立つためのダイレクトシュートだ。このゴールで俺は俺の人生を変える。
And Isagi was realizing a bunch of stuff during that match as he was trying to figure out what he has, what he can do, what he can't do, what he needs to do. And some of the stuff he realizes just, it baffles me. Like, how did you not think of that earlier? The 1v1's not just when you have the ball, you still need to keep an eye on the other player and try to get away from them when you don't have the ball if you're the one on the attack. So, like, going to their blind spot and everything, the fact that he was taking into account that Baito had to keep an eye on him, that he was gonna receive the ball, on Nagi behind him that has the ball, and on Naruhaya that was attempting to get the ball. So he had to look forward and back, forward and back. He can't look at both at once. He's a human, not like a chameleon. So the moment he looked away from Isagi to check on the ball, that was when Isagi took the opportunity to trick him. He made a move to make it seem he was going in a direction which enticed Bato to look back and try to cover that. And then Isagi went a different direction, which left Bato unable to follow up, leaving Isagi open. Which I guess is a, I don't know if I would call it like easy level, like simple, but it's not too complex. And he was able to use that by emulating Naruhaya, just like how Naruhaya emulated him.
Naruhaya は今、俺の武器、ダイレクトシュートをトレースしようとした。Naruhayaと俺の武器を融合させることができれば、天才たちとも渡り合えるのかもしれない。今バローは目の前にいる俺の動きと、追走してくるボールを持つナギの動き、この2点を警戒しなきゃいけない。でも同時に見ることは不可能。追いつこうとするバローの中心意図のさらに逆。1対1でバローに勝て。俺のステップワーク。
So yeah, he was able to learn by seeing others attempting to learn. And Naruhaya was even pointing that out, how he's always adapting, always breaking down of whatever he is at the moment to becoming something new. Many times during the matches they played, he did that and just became a whole new self with the spatial awareness, with the direct shots, and now with the whole blind spot movement when they are off the ball, which was based on Naruhaya, so called him the genius of adaptability.
今までの自分にとらわれるな。変わるってのは今までの自分を壊すことからしか始まらない。勝つためなら俺は自分の全部を壊してもいい。何度でも生まれ変わってやる。俺とお前、どっちが勝ってもおかしくなかった。違う。俺とお前は一緒だと思ってた。でも負けた俺にはわかる。俺がやったのは付け焼き場の猿真似だった。でもお前は違う。それはきっとお前が変わることを恐れないからだ。いつでも自分を壊す覚悟で戦って、そしてベストの自分を作り直すことができる。お前は適応能力の天才だ。
Now, as I said during the episode, very much reminds me of Issei from Kuroko no Basketball, where he would always start a new sport, like brand new into it, And because of his skill sets, how he learns quickly by observing and imitating to the point that he can actually do it better than the person, he ends up succeeding in those sports very quickly to the point that it bored him because, okay, that sport seems nice. I'm gonna start up and now I'm the best at it. Oh, now it's no fun. I'm done with it. So, until he picked up basketball, but that's a different story. But yeah, even though Isagi has been playing soccer for a while, on Blue Locks, where he's seen the cream of the crop, where he's seen the best there is and their skill sets, so he's learning from those challenging situations. You really only evolve when you're facing adversity, and the Blue Lock is putting him through the ringer. So he's observing everything. The first stage of the sex selection, the match against Nagi's team, the match against Nico's team, like many of these, he had to think up what's going on, what he's capable of, what the others are capable of, what he can do related to that, and bring something new to the table. So call him a genius of adaptability.
俺にはバローやナギに追いつくために必要なゴール前へたどり着く1対1の武器が足りない。探せ。今の俺に足りないものをこの試合の中で見つけ出さなきゃ。もしかしたらただ戦法を行動を変えるだけじゃ俺が欲しい強さは見つからないのか。だったら変えるべきは行動の前に思考だ。ちゃんとあいつの動きを見てれば防げたか。いやでも俺に見えない背後からのプレス無理だ。気づけるわけなかった。だってナルハヤは俺の視覚から視覚全てのプレーがフィールドで起こり続ける1対1の連続だと考えれば俺が見てきたフィールドの常識が覆る。自分に足りないゴールへのピースを俺のプレーからインスピレーションを受けて紙一重の勝負をしたんだ。そうか、トレースだ。盆栽かける盆栽。
Now, Wado really needs to work on that selfishness, which they don't really get because on the match between Team Z and Team X, they did pass the ball. Sure, they were winning at the time, and Team Z was getting desperate. Like 5 or 6 of them went after Bottle, and he just passed the ball to a teammate. Like, if you're all coming for me, you're leaving your team, my team, wide open. And he passed the ball, but right now he's being extremely selfish. Not like trying to do everything himself, not passing it or anything. Which is very weird because I guess this first stage of the second selection, or even just the rest of the first selection, made his ego grow so much that he's completely selfish now. It's kind of being contrary because it's working against him. Which, as Naruhaya pointed out, was the main reason they end up losing the first match. And right now it's not helping, so wonder how Nagi and Isagi are gonna be able to deal with that. It's gonna be tough working with such a selfish player on the team like that. He has skills, but you're one man on the court, man. You're not the whole team. You can't do everything yourself.
いいのか？俺一人に下手くそどもがそんなに集まっても。
ダメだ。バローを自由にさせると突破されるけど、マークが集中したらスペースが他の奴らがフリーになる。試合始まったらバローが一人で4ゴール決めちゃってさ。でも結局5ゴール取られて負けちゃった。バローは自分勝手すぎて輪を乱すからって選ばれなくて。来い潔、2対1で挟むぞ。こいつはキングだぞ。やられた直後にパスなんか出さない。バロー、こっちフリー。
黙れチビ。俺は
しゃ、ここは俺とパスをつないで。
寝てろ凡人。俺の行動は俺が決める。生きたいように生きて勝ちたいように勝つ。これが俺の
So yeah, I think we talked enough about the match, but then we also had Kunigami and Chigiri looking for the third player. As they point out, they need somebody to complement their skill set, and they try to think of a passer, somebody with the passing skills. You know? And who else we heard about that has good passing skills? Oh yeah, Rio. And they spotted Rio that was very depressed that Nagi left him behind. And Chigiri pointed out, hey, I know you must be mad to be left behind by Nagi, but so are we. Isagi and Batra went ahead and left us behind, so we're trying to get our revenge. You in? And I guess they were able to convince him there. So they're really gunning for Isagi's team and Batra's team, which before was the same team, but now they're on separate teams. Which, considering the AD, it's possible that's the next match we're gonna have. So it would be Isagi, Nagi, Baro against Chigiri, Kunigami, and Rio. Now, is that really what's gonna be?
あと一人誰にする？
そうだな。俺とお前の能力を活かせるやつがいい。パスができて、3人のバランスをコントロールできるような。あいつどうせ飼い犬だと思ってたナギに振られていじけてるだけだろ。あ？俺らもだよ。先に行った潔とバチラをぶっ潰したい。
やるか、レオ。俺らと一緒に。
So yeah, all is just a matter of speculation considering the team setups and the AD, and I think that's all we can work with today. Only thing else we can say is that Rio is very much what's the word? Not focused, but also addicted. Don't think addicted is the right word here, but very crazy over Nagi. We'll just put it like that. So I wonder how it's gonna be once they see each other in different teams. But yeah, that's all for today. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye!